All right, first off, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been posting comments under the first video. It's great hearing from you guys because it really gives me an idea on what you guys want to learn and what direction to take these videos.
Yes, check this out. You're gonna miss it. Check it out right here. 2 and 2. Watch.
Oh! I felt the drop! That's wild, G! Yo, I felt the drop! What's good, nigga? This nigga's on the crazy shit right now. He made a quarter drop.
Yo, wait this! It said, yo, wait this! Look, he said, wop. Yo, how you did that again? I hate it, yo. He put the quarter in my hand. But how you did that, though? I didn't feel nothing move though, yo. Yo.
Are you fucking serious, B? Yo, I'm out.
He put the quarter in my hand. Like that. I had like this. He put the quarter in my hand like it got in there, yo.
Hey, it's Marco here, and welcome to video 2 in this series. This is a big topic today. We're going to talk about how to overcome nervousness and stage fright. And, you know, the reason I'm doing this, I mean, you may have seen the video of me doing some magic in the streets, and you might think, well, gosh, he makes it look so easy, but, you know, when I was a kid, that was a big problem for me. I couldn't overcome nervousness. I didn't know how to, you know, overcome stage fright. And eventually, you know, I had to quit magic because, you know, I got busted on all my tricks, and, you know, kids made fun of me at school. My sister used to figure out my tricks. She made fun of me, and it was so painful. I just quit. So this is a subject I really want to cover for you guys. And, you know, what inspired me to actually do it was, I think there's like 500 comments on the welcome page at onlinemagicschool.com. And it's most of you are asking me about two or three topics. And one of these topics is, Marco, how do I perform without being nervous? How do I perform without, you know, my hands shaking or, you know, getting flustered or forgetting the steps? So that's really what the inspiration was to make this video. So I'm going to teach you a new trick today. You're also going to get, we're going to give you the results of who won the mind reading deck from the previous video. If you don't know what the mind reading deck is, it's a really cool deck of cards. You basically have somebody think of a card, and then you can reveal to them the exact card they're thinking of. There's a little download under this video, the backstory of the mind reading deck, and actually this week it's part 2, and nobody has seen this. This is a brand new download, so check that out, really cool. If you're not seeing the downloads on this page, it's because you're on YouTube. If you want to get the free downloads, go to onlinemagicschool.com, enter your email, and we'll shoot you right over to this page that has all the free downloads. And also, at the end of this video, watch till the very end, because at the end, I'm going to give somebody else the opportunity to win a mind reading deck. You can become a magician. And I know this because I've taught others just like you how to do magic for the first time without anybody figuring out their tricks. I mean, you can become a magician. I mean, because, you know, you've got all of these advantages I didn't have. You know, when I grew up, all I had to learn from were books. And when I would read a trick in a book, like, I had no idea what it was supposed to look like, because we didn't have video back then. You guys have video. You've got YouTube. You have ways to connect with teachers like me on the internet. I didn't have any of that. Instead, I had to waste my time trying to figure it all out myself. I didn't have anybody to show me the shortcuts. But you can become a magician. And you're going to learn quicker than me, and you're going to be better than me. You know, a lot of people say, well, Marco, I can't become a magician because, you know, I've got small hands, or my fingers are fat, or, you know, I'm not good at sleight of hand, or I don't have dexterity. Well, you know, the big myth that everybody thinks is to become a magician, you have to be a master sleight of hand artist, and it's not true. In fact, the best magicians in the world, we use sleight of hand very sparingly. You know, we only use it maybe 20 or 30% of the time. You look at me, you look at David Blaine, Eric Anderson, Dynamo, David Copperfield. Most of the time, we're not using a lot of sleight of hand, maybe 20, 30% of the time. The other 80% of the time, we're using psychology. We're using mind control to make people see what we want them to see and make them think how we want them to think. So don't get caught up on and having to be like, you know, a sleight of hand master, because that's not what it's about. I mean, that's proof in video number 1 in the series. I mean, I taught you a trick in that video that required 0 sleight of hand. And in fact, the spectator was holding the cards the entire time. You don't even touch the cards, yet at the end, the magic is impossible to figure out. So don't get caught up in sleight of hand. You can become a magician. So, you want to win a mind reading deck and one of my magic posters? Well, watch the video till the very end and get all the details.
Tight. Squeeze them tight. Tight. Take your other hand. Put it on top. Put your other hand on top. Put this hand on top. Like that. Watch. Watch. This one I'm going to do invisible. Watch this. About the same height. About the same height. Watch. I just go like this. Do you feel that? Look. Just one.
No, no.
Oh my God! Yo! I don't believe this. You saw that? How the heck?
Yo,
That's amazing.
Yo, man.
Quarterback.
I believe he was amazing. You know, I always watched that on TV, but never really in person. But he was awesome. He did that right in my hand. Put one coin extra in the other, and I'm holding it real tight. I really don't know how he did that. How do you do that? Yeah. And those was our coins. It wasn't like his coin. Our coin. As a matter of fact, where's my quarter? Who got my quarter?
Okay, so let's talk about how to overcome nervousness and stage fright. It's really simple. It comes down to confidence, and there's 2 types of confidence. There's the inner game of confidence, and there's the outer game of confidence. Now, the outer game of confidence is how you feel on the outside. Are you confident with your outside self, okay? Which comes down to, how are you presenting yourself? You don't want to go out and perform and look like a slob, okay? You want to be dressed nice so you feel nice. If you dress like $1 million, you're going to feel like $1 million. Now, that doesn't mean you have to wear a suit to perform magic. I'm not saying that. Even David Blaine, when he performs, he's wearing a really nice t-shirt, normally designer t-shirt, nice pants, slacks, and nice shoes. There's not mud all over them. He doesn't have holes in his clothes. So you can be casual and dress nice, or you can, when I perform for companies like Google, I have to wear a suit. But when I wear a suit, I feel really nice and I feel powerful about the magic I'm going to perform, very confident. So that's the outer game of confidence. The inner game of confidence, which is usually what everybody has a problem with, the inner game of confidence is really, being confident, knowing that we have all the steps memorized and that we feel confident that people aren't going to figure out the trick and that we've rehearsed it enough. So what I did is I made you a confidence building worksheet. You can download it under this video right now, unless you're on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, you're not going to be able to see the download. Just go to onlinemagicschool.com, enter your email and there. You'll get shot over to this page, which will have all the free downloads underneath. But let's go over the worksheet now. Okay, so here is the 1-page downloadable worksheet that you'll be able to get under this video. It's your confidence building worksheet. It's really simple. I mean, it's a fill-in-the-blank thing. There's really 3 main sections. The first section that's really big is just listing down the steps that you're going to need to accomplish to do the trick. One of the reasons we get really nervous and our hands shake and we get flustered is because we don't have the steps memorized for the trick. So what this does is it gives you a space to write in the steps and then close your eyes and just quiz yourself. And you should be able to just rattle off the steps within a minute or 2 of the entire trick. So when you're performing the trick, okay, after this I do this and this and this and this. The second section that's going to really help you with your confidence is really feeling comfortable knowing that they're probably not going to figure out the trick. When I was a kid, I used to get flustered, my hands used to shake, I used to get really nervous, my face would get red because I didn't know, are they going to figure out this trick? Can they see through this right now? Did they just see what I did? Because I hadn't bulletproofed the trick. Now, we talked about that in the first video, so if you want to come up with ways to bulletproof your magic and make it impossible to figure out, go back to video 1 and watch that. Lastly, it's about rehearsal and being able to run through the trick from beginning to end without having to pause or, refer back to your steps or notes or anything. So what you want to do is go to your room and close the door, perform the trick from beginning to end without any pauses or having to refer back to any of your notes. And once you can do that, just check off one of these boxes. And then do that again. And then do it again. Maybe do it once or twice a day. But at the end of the week, you want to build up to at least 10 rehearsals where you can perform the trick without forgetting any of the steps from beginning to end. And once you've checked off 10 boxes, there's actually 20 here, but 10 is usually good. Once you do that, you're going to be able to go out and you're going to perform this trick and you're going to be able to experience a great feeling of confidence when you're doing that. I know this stuff takes patience, and discipline. And I understand you want to go out there and get reactions. That was my big downfall as a kid. I just want to get out there as quickly as I can and get the reaction and have fun. I didn't want to practice as much as I should have. But don't fall into the same trap that I fell into, because you guys are going to be better than me and you're going to learn quicker than me. So that's the worksheet. Download it now and start filling it out. Okay, before I give you details on how you can win a mind reading deck today, I just want you to say, watch out, because the next video is coming up in about 4 days, 3 or 4 days. And that video, we're going to go over my complete system on how you can get these crazy reactions. How do you perform magic and make people go nuts and go crazy? I mean, there's 2 types of magicians out there, right? There's those who get lame responses and those that get like crazy responses. And there's a right way and there's a wrong way. And in the next video, I'm going to discuss how you can get great reactions. Okay, so now it's time to give you the details on how you can win a mind reading deck and one of my signed autographed magic posters. Take a moment now and post me a comment below this video and tell me what you find interesting about Strange Tales of Magic Part 1 and 2. That's the free downloadable ebook that explains the entire backstory behind the mind reading deck. You can find the downloads under videos number 1 and 2. So read through the story, or you can listen to the audiobook versions. I've actually recorded for you audiobook versions, so you can listen to them, while you go to bed, listen to them while you're driving, or you can read the PDFs. Review them, and then post me a comment below and let me know what you enjoy about them. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, and now the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will win the mind reading deck? All right, now a lot of people did the assignment from last week. I've got a bag right here, and inside is everybody who posted a comment and followed the instructions, told me what kind of trick it was and why they wanted to learn that kind of trick. So I'm gonna pull someone's name out of here. Before I do that though, just keep in mind, if this is you, send me an email after this video and let me know, hey Marco, that was me, and I'll give you instructions on how we're gonna get you the mind reading deck. If it's not you, don't freak out, because you still got one more chance. Remember, there's a homework assignment today. Do today's homework assignment, because in about 3 days, 3 or 4 days, I'm gonna have the next drawing. You wanna get your comments in before that. Also, I promised to teach you a trick today, and I'm gonna hold to that promise. Under this video is a free download, okay? It's a trick I did that fooled millions of people on YouTube. It's a really great trick. So under this video, you can download that now. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, you're not gonna see the download. You have to go to onlinemagicschool.com, enter your email, and you'll get you'll get shot over to this page, and you'll get all the free downloads and more fun stuff. So here is the winner. Let me see. All right, I have someone, and the winner is Arthur Bauer. Arthur Bauer, if this is you, you just won yourself a mind reading deck. Thanks for watching. Post your comments now. I'll see you soon.